What follows is a terrifying journey into the world of magic, mystery.
Welcome to Coming Attractions.
My shower is broken. May I use yours?
Water. Chicks love it when you babble.
When did it become cool for fake niggas to diss real niggas?
Yo, man, Cdot Thesis, man. Cdot Thesis. Wale is not respected in rap because the DMV has no core sound. You hear me? Wale's not respected in rap because the DMV has no core sound. Let's debate, man. It's like I said, everybody already knows, man. Like I said, thesis is it's a statement or a theory is put forward as almost like a premise to be maintained or proven, man. And I'm proving that today. A lot of niggas, they always baffled by basically, yo, I fuck with Wale. He can rap. Hear that all the time. Like, I'm from Maryland, man. I'm from Woodlawn, Maryland, man. Right outside of Baltimore. You know, got Baltimore ties, heavy. You know what I mean? My pop's from Philly. North Philly. You know what I mean? Diamond Street Projects he grew up in. My family, my mom's side, she's from Baltimore. You know what I mean? Turner Station. And like I said, so we here to talks, even though Baltimore's not a part of the DMV. You know what I mean? Like, been around, man. And we truly, and I'm talking about, this goes for Baltimore. I've been saying this for years. This goes for Maryland, DC, Virginia. But mainly I'm talking about DC. I'm talking about all of it, but yeah, fuck it. I'm talking about all of it, really. But mainly, actually, I'm talking about DC and Maryland, man. Baltimore's included in Maryland. We don't have a core sound, man. It's just what it is. Just like how, when it comes to our slang, our dialogue, our talk, our walk, it's almost a mix of everything with certain shit. It just is. Certain shit, when you take it can be considered a little down southish, especially with lingo, especially DC niggas with the bam and shit, like with how they, it can be a little twang and shit. It's all mixed. That's almost just like the music. When it comes to DC, you think of go-go. When it comes to Baltimore, you think of club music. And with artists that came through, it was always at one point where you tried to mix the two. The two main things we're known for musically. Baltimore, you tried to mix the club. We didn't try, nigga. We succeeded. Like, we can go back. We can go back to Tim Trees. We can go back to niggas where it's like we succeeded making music that rang in the club and niggas are rapping on it with the club music. But when we talk about what rap is in the hip hop, the element of the shit, we've never taken it to that next level somehow. No matter if you mix the club music or you don't. We don't have a true sound. You know what I mean? We kind of take from I feel like we just go with the flow. Like now at one point it was the trappy sound that was hot. The down south sound that was hot. Boom. You kind of go with it just like how other places go with shit. It's like Baltimore needs its own identity when it comes to music. And I feel like we haven't found that yet. Because Baltimore has all the talent. Mad talent, man. Rapping, producing, all musically. Got Baltimore School of the Arts right down to like, we got it all, man. From the streets and in the schools with it. We got it all. We got a hub for it. That's a fact, man. But we don't have a music cabal, as niggas would like to say. A music, you know what I mean? We don't have a music group. And I don't mean just artists, I mean come together with the shit. You know, producers all getting together, creating the sound. Before you even do any tracks. Creating the sound. The York niggas had the boom bap shit in the 80s, 90s. The down south had their own shit. They had the crunk shit in the early 2000s. To where they tweaked it and now they ain't doing the shit they doing now. LA, they had their shit from the 80s. It kept tweaking it throughout the 90s and the early 2000s. They kept it going, man. Midwest had their whole drill movement shit. Baltimore, we need our own sound. We need our core sound. And after that, the rest can go. The rest can fly. And I say that because that's what I've always thought. But I say that to go to the Wale point. DC don't got that shit either. Like I said, they got the beat your feet music, man. They got that. And niggas rap over it. You got the drums. You got the, I understand it. But when it comes to trying to basically make it to where everybody follows you in rap, DC niggas they also need to do the same thing. Get a bunch of producers together, artists together, creators together, and create their own sound of rap, of music that niggas can follow, even if you from LA, if you from New York. The sound is it's undeniable. And I think Wale's got lost in the shuffle with that. Like most artists, like Wale can rap. Wale is great at making songs, man. He's a talented artist, man. He's a talented rapper. Underrated, man. Underrated, especially from that era. Of the 09 era, that run, that Drake era, that Big Sean era, that J. Cole era. Underrated, but the thing, I feel like it's not his rapping ability, it's not his artist ability. It's that it just always sounds like it's not truly him, the sound. Like Baltimore niggas, we niggas love the soul samples. DC got their soul sample shit too, but that's not a region thing. But let's truly, what makes you different from the rest? I feel like if Wale now, if he created his own sound, I mean, I still feel like that now. It would be one of those albums where undeniable from all walks of life. It would be one of those things where you can still keep it going, and he might not have the superstar, megastar power he once had, even when he had the Bad out. It's a different game now. It's a radio game, but this way you go off legacy play now. Alright, I don't got the same resources I did. I ain't got the same connects I did. But you still got your music, man. So, if you do want to try to confuse and infuse, DC culture, the DC, what you believe the DC sound is, or try to create your own. Like I said, try to mix that shit with rap, with the rap sound. Try to have certain key drums and key keys, like 88 from Wale. Oh man, come on, man. That's it. Shit like that. That was just Blaze, right? Try to get the DC influence in there. Try to get that shit in there. Like, try to just create with DC niggas and DC artists to infuse to make a whole new sound. And look, I'm talking like it's easy. Of course it's gonna be hard. But every region needs its own thing. Every region needs its own sound. Otherwise, you're homeless to me. New York, no matter what, New York has adopted Chicago sound, to be honest, and they tweaked it a little bit. And now they calling it, what is it calling it? The New York drill shit. But they still have their own sound. New York still has identity crises. They've had that since 2010. Actually, since 2009, really. Nah, I'm not going to go that far, but I said 2010, 2011. New York has had identity crises, man. They wanted to be down south. They wanted to be Houston niggas. You know, they wanted to be Atlanta niggas. They've had identity crises, but at least they've had a home. For decades, they've had a home. You know what I mean? Down south niggas had a home. LA niggas got a home. Midwest niggas got a home. They got their own sound. Memphis, man. We never talk about Memphis. They got a sound, man. Memphis had a sound. Still. You know what I mean? 3-6 started a lot of this shit that we don't talk about. Like I said, I feel like a lot of us, like I said, Maryland, Virginia, DC, man, Baltimore. We truly homeless when it comes to hip hop because of we have no sound. That's just truly the bottom line to it. That's truly what it is. Like, you know, like I said, we had our own run, and I think it still can happen. You know, rest in peace to K Swift, man. Like, she had that club shit rocking, man. That club music, that club yo, come on, man. Grew up on it. And I felt like it could go if we implement that shit fully. And because, yo, some of this shit we didn't even know. We didn't even know the artist's name sometimes. I'm talking about younger. This is late 90s, early 2000s when I was young. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. Like, I did not know. Damn, this is gonna be crazy, but I didn't even know what's it called? I think it was 3-6 Mafia. Before they don't make me kill nobody in it. Like, I didn't know it till then. I was young, man. Then I did my due diligence and research and, yo, tear the club up, man. For real. But, so these sounds were always implemented. Like, we always had the club mix. I think it still can go. We can still connect that. But really, when it comes to beats, when it comes to the production, man, if we truly found our own sound as Baltimore niggas, like, after that, everybody adopt the same, not the same style, but adopt the same similar production, and we roll with it, just like how them Chicago niggas did. Roll with it, man. Just like how, like, their sound is still, theirs is the newest sound out of everybody's. Chicago niggas never had a sound. They had the soul sample. You had the Commons. You had the Kanye's. You had the Twisters. It never truly had a sound until Chief Keef and them niggas, man. Then you knew what it was. So theirs is still new, man. Baltimore can do it. Baltimore can do it. But to get back to the thesis at hand, Wale is not respected in rap because the DMV has no core sound, man. That's the bottom line of it, because Everything else is there. Everything else is there. The rapping ability is there. The music creation is there. But it's something missing where niggas are not connecting. Even your home base. I'm talking about DC, Maryland. Your home base doesn't fully connect with you, man. They don't. And it's because of that. It's because you have no home. You've borrowed. Even the thing that, look, I knew you from the Nike Boots era. The song was it, man. That was a time. That was a time. But when other people knew you outside of Maryland, outside of DC, come on, man. You was on the down south beat. You was on Atlanta's wave. You was on the no hands, like. And you guys did a lot. You know what I mean? You with the Rick Ross. You know, you had your shit. But you on us a lot of down south influence shit. And it was cool. You did the soul samples you did. But when we think about it, we don't think of DC, man. We don't think of Maryland. You know why? Because there is no sound truly that has spread to a hip-hop level, to where you created, you molded. We should have been did it, but it can still be done. Molded to it's like, yo, this is it. This is what we do. Whether you a DC nigga, whether you a Baltimore nigga, whether you Virginia, that's their own shit. But like I said, Virginia is really truly considered, to me, you know, like I know it's right there, but that is the South. I get it. We's on this weird cusp of like East Coast down South feel, like I said, but we need our own shit. And I'm mainly talking about DC niggas and Maryland and DC niggas, Maryland niggas, Baltimore niggas, man. That's it. We need our own sound, man. We East Coast niggas. But we need our own part of this shit. We need to carve out our own lane in this shit, man. We not New York niggas. We not New York niggas. We not Philly niggas, man. We not Jersey niggas, man. And Jersey niggas need to cut it out claiming that club mix shit. Like, nah, man. Like, that's just random shit, man. I know it's random, but Jersey niggas need to cut it out, man. Club mix is B-more shit, man. That's where it originated. I'm sick of Jersey niggas acting like they originated that shit. But it's for a different day, but yeah, man. Cdot the Critic, man. Like, watch us, man. Tell me what you think, man. Like and subscribe and all that. And especially to hear more of these, you know, but really, yo, tell me in the comments for real. What you think? And I really want to hear from DMV niggas and the B-more niggas for real. If we come across this shit. Like, everybody can have an opinion on it. Wale fans, whoever, but do you think, like, what you know, is Wale not respected in rap because his hometown has no sound in hip-hop? Has no true core, like, sound when it comes to this shit. It comes to this rap shit. Let me know what you think, man. For real. But, man, until next time, man. Watch us. Keep watching, man.